Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you and welcome to our small group presentation 1. First of all, let me introduce myself. My name is Yohana Bolengkola and my team Dede Sylvia, Muhammad Fajar and Firdaus Salsabila. We are from group 3. We'll explain to you about international menus, especially British or UK's cuisine. There are famous appetizer, famous main course, famous dessert, and famous beverage in English for Tourism course with lecturer Mr. Wisnokala Kusumajati, MPD. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us welcome Dede Sylvia as the first presenter of famous UK's appetizer. Dede Sylvia, time is yours.
Thank you for the time. Hello, I'm Dede Sylvia. Now I will tell you some appetizer in UK. First, I will explain to you what is appetizer. Appetizer are usually served in small portions with beautiful decorations. The goal is to increase appetite just before entering the main course. The portion is not big because it's only to arouse appetite, not to make us feel full. Appetizer divided into two types. First, there is a cold appetizer, that is, the dish served is cold or fresh food. Meanwhile, there is also a hot appetizer, food that is served while it is still warm. Next are some appetizers in UK. First, we have Bubble and Squeak. One of the most popular classic British appetizer is Bubble and Squeak. Bubble and Squeak is an appetizer from British made from potatoes and cabbage that are cooked, mixed together, and fried. This dish has been known since the 18th century, and the initial version contained cooked beef. By the mid-20th century, both vegetables had become the main ingredient. Next we have crumpet. Crumpets are British pancakes. The difference with another pancakes, crumpet is made through a fermentation process because it uses yeast. Crumpets have a chewy texture and hulls like sweet martabak bread. And the last we have the London particular yellow split pea soup. It's a soup made from yellow or green split peas or dried wild peas combined with smoked or unsmoked ham, ham hock, gammon, or bacon. The traditional London version of the recipe is used only yellow split peas, with vegetables such as onions, carrots, and celery added for extra flavor. It should be thick enough to stand a spoon in and eaten as a starter or main meal with fresh crusty bread. The second presenter of main course is Yohana Bolengkola. Time is yours.
Thank you, Dede Sylvia. Hi, I'm Johanna. So now I'm going to explain to you about famous main course. Before we go to what are the famous main course, let me explain first what is main course. The main course is one of the main dishes that is usually served after the appetizer. Main course are also commonly referred to as main dish or gross piece. The main course is usually served in much large portions than the appetizer portion because it consists of many ingredients, whether it's lunch or dinner. It's the heaviest and most complex dish in the menus because it usually consists of meat, fish, or other protein sources. Not infrequently, this main course dish is also referred to as a meat dish. So these are the famous main course. First is Sunday roast. The British love their Sunday roast dinner. It prepared as food by roasting, whether in a home kitchen, over a fire, or with a rotary spit. This dish is made up of roasted meat from beef, chicken, lamb, or pork, roast potato, Yorkshire pudding stuffing vegetable, usually a selection of roast parsnips, Brussels sprouts, peas, carrots, beans, broccoli, and cauliflower, not necessarily all, and gravy. So this Sunday roast is similar with roast chicken and roast beef. Based on the data took from yougov.co.uk, according to all adults, the most famous British dishes keyword in 2021 is roast chicken is about 99% and the roast beef is 98%. Second, female's main course is bangers and mass is about 97%. Known as sauces and mass, this traditional dish consists of sauces and mashed potato, and it's often accompanied with a peas and gravy. This dish can usually be found on a menu in most pubs across the country or can be made very easily at home. Third is rib-eye steak. Rib-eye is a cut of meat that comes from the beef ribs. This part has a delicious aroma and taste because of the fat that is still attached. This type of meat is also known as a Scott fillet, with a suitable for cooking with any level of doneness. Rib-eye steak are marinated in a heady chili, lemongrass, soy, ginger, garlic, and spring onion marinade. Next. Next main course is Lancashire hot pot. Lancashire hot pot is a typical British country food that originates from the industrial city of Lancashire in northwest England. Lancashire hot pot is made of a beef seasoned with various shallots and onions, then covered with potato wedges and grilled until cooked. To cook this dish is take hours for the spices to sing it perfectly. This dish is often served when there is a party. Next. Next main course is shepherd pie. This shepherd pie is similar with cottage pie. Shepherd pie or cottage pie, these are two very similar dishes. The only difference is the choice of meat used in the dish. Shepherd pie usually uses lamb while cottage pie uses beef. Shepherd pie and cottage pie consist of a minced meat lamb or beef. Vegetables as carrots, tomatoes, and onions, and potatoes placed on the top of the fat pie like a filling. Next, the third presenter of famous dessert is Muhammad Fajar. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Johanna. Now we have dessert here. First, queen of puddings. There is something about mouthful of soft meringues and custards, short bread with a hint of lemon, mingling with raspberry jam that is truly mouth-watering, and despite the brand comes milk and egg. Those bake of golden meringue on top make this unexpectedly like this. The breadcrumbs are soaked in warm milk with the sugars, and when it's cold, egg yolk are mixed in, and the whole thing is baked. The second one we have jam roly poly. Jam roly poly is short, selfie pudding that man's arms or that man's leg. This is a traditional British pudding, probably first time created in the early 19th century. It is a flat roll shot pudding, which is then spread with a jam and roll up similar to a Swiss roll, then steam and bake. And the last, we have a cookies. Cookies is a baked or cooked snack or dessert. That is typically small, light, and sweet. It usually contains 4 sugars, egg, and some type of oil, fat or butters. It may include other ingredients such as raisins, oats, chocolate. And next slides, its breakfast will be explaining by Salsabila. Time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Fajar. Hi, everyone. My name is Firdausya Salsabila. You can call me Bila. In this opportunity, I want to explain you about what is beverage and describe a famous beverages. Okay, what is a beverage? Any liquor that can quench the thirst are called beverage. Beverage is any kind of liquid. We are always taking water. Water is a beverage item. Water, tea, coffee, milk, juice, beer, and any kind of drinks item are listed in beverage items. Actually, beverage means any kind of liquid item. English people just love to get their hands on some sort of refreshment, and British drinks are some of the best. Coffee is the current drink of the day. The most popular English beverages are about to be revolved, from the best English alcoholic drinks to the most popular English drinks of the soft variety. Okay, next. Next. The most popular beverage they are first cocktail John Collins. John Collins is an English cocktail made with a combination of dry gin, sugar, lemon juice, and carbonated water. To prepare it, all ingredients are poured into a highball glass filled with ice, then served and garnished with a lemon slice and a maraschino cherry. However, there are also many references where John Collins is made with bourbon instead of gin. It is believed that the cocktail was invented in the 19th century by a head waiter at Limer's Old House, a popular London hotel at the time. Next. The second is cocktail pink gin. Pink gin is an English cocktail made with a combination of Angostura bitters and Plymouth gin, hence its other name, pink Plymouth. To prepare it, a cocktail glass is first chilled, then coated with bitters. Chilled gin is then added to the glass, which is traditionally garnished with a lemon rind. A few ice cubes can also be added to the cocktail if desired. It is believed that pink gin was invented by members of the Royal Navy who wanted to make Angostura bitters more enjoyable by combining them with the sweet Plymouth gin, or as opposed to dry London gin. Next. And the last, there is cocktail Dark and Stormy. Dark and Stormy was invented in Bermuda after World War II by Gosling Brothers Ltd. The cocktail is made with a combination of red rum and ginger beer. It is a protected trademark of Gosling Brothers Ltd. since 1991. So, similar drinks are often named safe harbor in order to avoid litigation. Dark and Stormy is traditionally prepared by pouring the ingredients over ice in a highball glass that is garnished with a lime wedge. Okay? Ladies and gentlemen, that's all our presentation today. Thank you for being wonderful audience. I hope our presentation is the best will be useful. See you again in some delegation. Thank you very much. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.